Wolftick Nation. Before we get into this video, we want to throw a little disclaimer out there, okay?
Is this another one of our disclaimers?
It's another disclaimer. I want everybody to know out there, I'm not a professional, okay?
Definitely.
Now, I know I've got a lot of you fools.
That would be an understatement.
And I know all this time people are you're probably freaking out right now at home. You're probably going, holy crap.
Oh my God, he's not a professional.
Oh. But look, I would rather it come from me than from anybody else. Tell you all that
Just
stuff.
look at the comments. A professional rider or bike guy.
Absolutely not. So, well, I want you guys to make sure on this video, do this stuff at your own risk. This is how Wolftick videos, how we resize our chains. Wolftick Nation, let's get this video up there.
Yeah.
We need to get some views on this video. Sunday video, please enjoy it.
If this video hits over 1,000 views in the first 24 hours...
Which it will.
You're drinking a soda.
So if this video...
If it gets to 1,000 in the first 24 hours... You guys are going to be voting.
You guys vote in this video what you want me to drink. We got Buffalo.
I mean,
wing soda.
God, it's a shame to not drink that with
Ranch
the Buffalo
dressing soda. And we got the pickle flavored soda. I want you guys to vote. And maybe your votes will mean something. Maybe they won't. This video goes to 1,000 views in the first 24 hours.
Yeah.
Next opener, Tuesday's video, Taff and Mail. We'll be going over the RockShox Recon RL forks. In that video, in the opener, you'll see me drink one of these sodas.
Project Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, Project Humpty Dumpty. You'll be seeing me drinking one of these sodas.
Yeah, if it hits 1,000 in the first 24 hours.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning into another Wolftick videos. Figured we'd throw a Sunday video out there and basically do something a little bit different. Now, if you guys have watched a disclaimer, do this at your own risk. Basically, this is the way that we shorten our chains here at Wolftick videos. Now, first of all, today, I'm going from a Shimano chain. It's just kind of rusty and nasty. It's been in the shop for a while. I mean, this bike has had a lot of miles on it, so I think it's about time that we change the chain out. We're going to be switching to a KMC chain. I got this guy for $20, and then what's cool about it is it comes with a master link, right? A couple of things I want to go over real quick, including the tools that you're going to need. These are chain pliers, and you will need these. They have a little special tip on there whenever it comes time to hook up your master link, so you're going to need some of these. You're going to need a chain breaker, and the chain breaker comes with this little clip tool, and we'll show you what that's all about later on. It's very helpful. When we're talking about master links, this is something that's important, and I didn't realize it for the longest time until I really started trying to dig in and research and see what was going on exactly with my chains. Now, whenever you're switching out your chains, 6, 7, and 8 speed, I believe, are all universal. So if you're going to be changing out 6, 7, or an 8 speed, you can buy a universal link that will fit all three of those sizes. So when you get a master link, don't just go on the internet and try to order a whole bunch of cheap master links because there's a good deal. That's what I did, and I ordered a chain that wasn't even a 10-speed chain a while back. It was a 9-speed chain. I was wondering what was going on. Now, if you can see on those master links, they say 10S. That's for a 10-speed. So these are a little bit more expensive, but make sure you don't just get the universal size. Make sure you get the proper master link sizes. But let's go ahead and get into the sizing process, and then we're going to get into the braking process and just seeing what all we have to do and getting our hands dirty. Remember, we don't do everything right on this channel. There's only a few things, I think. But let's go ahead and start here. Now, first thing we're going to do is we want to run the chain through the largest cog on your cassette. Okay. After we run it through the largest cog on the cassette, we're going to run it down around the chain ring. And we don't want to route it through your derailleur at all, so don't worry about doing that. We want to keep tension on both the cassette side of the chain and the chain ring side of the chain. We're going to go end to end here. Once we touch, we want to count 4 links down. So we're here, 1 link, 2 links, 3 links, 4 links right here. So basically at the end of this link is where I want to cut it. One thing I wanted to talk about before we break this chain is a few things that I made a mistake on when I started doing it. How I was using up way more chain than I needed to because I wasn't breaking it in the correct spot. Let's put these together and act like they're still connected. So when we go to break our chain, we do not want to break it on a link that looks like this, where the outsides are here. And the reason why we don't want to break it on that is because we will end up with an outer link like this to connect to, and you cannot connect a master link to an outer link like this. We want to break the side that has the inset link, and once you break that inset link, I don't know if that's a proper name, but I'm going to call it the inset link. Once you break that link, then you're able to connect your master link to this side. So that's something important when you guys are breaking your chains. Just make sure we're doing it where basically you will have something that's solid to attach to. So that's just a mistake. Make sure you guys pay attention on that, because you'll use up more and more master links and more chain trying to redo what you just did. Alright, so I got my chain marked where I'm going to break it. Let's go ahead and pull it off of the bike now. Let's go ahead and break it, and then let's go ahead and reroute it. Let me get my chain breaker. Alright, and you can see here where we want to put that chain on the inside. We want to set that link right where it's open to this here. Tighten this. Make sure when you're tightening the outside, it's nice and flush to the outside of that chain. Then we're going to just turn this until it pops. Alright, we got the pop in there. Hopefully this helps you guys out. We get this question a lot, and like I said, this channel is not really a big how-to channel, but we'll slowly kind of dive into those things that I feel comfortable with showing you guys. And just hopefully people get a kick out of this. So if you're liking this video, make sure you guys subscribe, please. And do all that. Add a comment if you guys would like to. I know I was having a hard time finding these videos when I first started out, and just wanted to figure out how the heck to change my chain. But anyway, alright, so as you can see, we popped it in the correct spot. Alright, now we're going to reroute the chain. This time, remember, if you guys have a clutched derailleur, make sure that switch is off. We're going to go ahead and reroute the chain now. And I'm going to show you guys what this thing is all about. This is so helpful, such a cool little tool. I always get so confused whenever it comes time to reroute my chain through the derailleur. You don't know how many times I've been on the trails and ran across people that were having problems on their bikes, and they said that they just changed their chain out. First thing you do is you look at that derailleur and the way they ran it, and most of the time it's wrong. Okay, so the derailleur it's ran through. Okay, now the little tool comes in. We're going to link that. Give yourself some room, because this is going to take some slack off for us. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of room on that link. Then we're going to pull that chain, and we're going to link it on the other side. Now we can kind of crawl up there as we go. What that little tool does basically just gives us some room to actually work without having to keep tension on it the entire time. Pretty cool little, pretty slick little tool. And heck, you guys could use a coat hanger or something for that. Alright, so I'm going to get my master link. I'm going to show you guys with these master links. There's a little bitty groove cut in that pin right here, if you can see it, right? And there's the same exact groove cut on this one. Once they're connected and into each other, end and end, they're going to slip straight up, just like that. And that's what's going to link your chain together. We're going to put one end into the link and one end into the other side, right? Because we want them to face each other like L shapes. We're going to slide these ends in together, alright? Just keep some pressure on there with your thumb to make sure that the ends of the link are actually sticking in there. We're going to get our chain pliers. We're going to go from the bottom up on both sides of the links, on both sides here, right? So here's one end of the plier, there's the other end. I'm going to keep pressure with my fingers while I go to pull. It shouldn't be too hard to pull it. Now, when we pull it apart, you'll hear a little snap. Now, before we undo it, we want to check and make sure that there's free movement in there and nothing's bound up. If you get a master link that's not the right size for the chain, this will be extremely hard to do. So you will know something's wrong. And I've done it. So we're free movement there. We're going to unlatch our little tool. And now we have a properly set master link. Let's go ahead and zoom out. We're going to go through the gears, put the clutch back on, and see how it shifts. It's nice and smooth. You guys can add oil to it, but the chain comes pretty, at least the KMC one comes up really greased up. The Shimano one was kind of liquidy and wet. The KMC chain was nice and oily. Alright guys, well that looks like a successful chain swap, putting a new chain, breaking it and all that. Hopefully it helped you guys out. But appreciate you guys watching Wolftick videos. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you would like to. If you got any questions, holler at me as well. And again, guys, you can look in that description below, and they are affiliate links for all the tools that you're going to need for this. You might put some chains or something in there as well. And also there's a buy us a cup of coffee link. If you like the channel, you want to support us and what we're doing on the channel, if you guys enjoy it, you guys can buy us a cup of coffee. We appreciate you watching Wolftick videos.